to legal cannabis in Minnesota rolled out by 2025. It's going to take a while to implement the program. They're promising it by the fourth quarter of the 2024 year. And that puts us about a year away from Minnesota being able to compete with the tribes like the White Earth Nation, who currently are able to sell cannabis. They even have a cannabis ice cream truck. People, I guess, are taking the trip to the tribes who have actually been able to sell cannabis in Minnesota. Minnesotans like cannabis a lot. In fact, the market for the slightly infused cannabis drinks that are actually hemp-derived and are less than 0.3% THC, are very popular in Minnesota. They're available pretty much everywhere you go, I guess. And they're doing very well with that market. That might change when legal cannabis becomes available in Minnesota over the next year. Also in news, a Native American tribe in Minnesota is starting a vertically integrated hempcrete factory. They're actually looking to solve a problem of homelessness within the tribe. They're looking to build homes for tribe members in the area, and they're going to use hempcrete to do it. They're growing the plants, and they're going to turn those plants into buildings. It's kind of an exciting project. It's actually the first project of its kind here in the country. There have been similar projects where companies who are looking to get involved in hempcrete or hemp-based wood products do become vertically integrated. When they do that, they bypass the cost of transporting the materials to the production facility. It's an exciting project, and it may be a great showcase piece for what you can do with hemp. Also in news, the Supreme Court is weighing whether cannabis legalization is going to affect mandatory minimums associated with gun possession charges. In this case, the defendant's name is Justin Brown. He was convicted for some cannabis crimes that were no longer considered crimes by the time he was indicted and sentenced. Now he's saying that because of the laws being changed, it should also affect the sentencing. The sentencing for this particular case was 15 years in prison as part of a mandatory minimum, and involved firearms. If it hadn't involved the drug charges, or if he was cleared of those drug charges, that mandatory minimum sentencing wouldn't have come into play, and he wouldn't have been sentenced as long as he was. It'll be a precedent-setting case, and so it's an important case to look at concerning the future of gun charges as related to cannabis users and their right to not only use cannabis, but to possess firearms. Thanks for watching The Watch Daily.